Hi everyone. I wanted to shoot an extra video to show you guys my plan for how I will tackle credit cards in February 2023. When I did my progress update for January 2023, I showed you line by line how much I owed, but what I did not show you was how much I had paid in interest. So let me unhide these columns so you can see where I stood for the month of January. This is how much I paid. And of course, you've already seen the breakdown line by line. But however, what I did not show you, which will be a critical part of my process moving forward, is how much I paid in interest. Look at this. I paid almost $600 in interest. What was comforting, I think it is to me, is that I it's only about 1.28% of how much I own overall. However, the reason why this interest is so low was because around this time last year, I opened most of these credit cards in green. Like, actually, most of my credit cards, all of these, I opened a year ago. Because before that, I only had Capital One, one Bank of America, and one Discover card. Everything else I opened a year ago. With that said, the purpose of opening those credit cards was to do a balance transfer and get 0% interest. So, after being bit in the butt by um, Lowe's, I went from having a balance of 3,309 to a balance of 4,026 because they charged me almost $900 lump sum in interest. So that really opened my eyes for me to really understand, well, how do those 0% APR work? What I did today was that I went on my statement for all of my 0% cards. So as you can see over here under interest paid, I have a lot of cards that have 0% interest. Yes, some of those are because I've already paid them off, right? So I can almost, the ones that I have paid off, I can, right? Because they're paid off. However, the other cards are 0% off. 0% interest, I'm sorry, 0% interest. And that 0% interest, though, has an end date. And the good thing about now that I'm being diligent with my money, I decided one, let me look at interest. So at first, my strategy was to pay off the cards that have the highest interest. So what I actually did here was I tried to look up, well, what's the percentage that I'm paying in relation to the balance? So of course, here is Lowe's 3% what has that's the highest balance. So I know I want to get rid of Lowe's. However, I started thinking about it. When is the next end of balance transfer? What's the upcoming end of balance transfer? And you guys, the Lord is good. The Lord. Ooh, the Lord is good. One of my highest balance card is coming due. The end of the balance transfer is coming due here next month. So I have to either pay down this card or reduce it significantly. And I just happened to get a lump sum check of my Roth IRA from my previous employer. And because it's a Roth, I suffer no penalty if I cash out of it. So mama will be paying down this card as soon as possible. So some of these cards I am just going to ignore because at first my plan was my strategy before I looked up all of this information. My strategy was to reduce as many cards to 75% and just get rid of whichever one was charging me the most interest at this time. But very quickly, that's about to be this American Express card because I have almost $9,000 balance at 28.24%. Oh, that's going to hurt. So I wanted to quickly hop on here and share with you how I will be reducing my how I will be focused my strategy. I wanted to just quickly jump on here and share the strategy of how I plan to pay off my credit cards for 2023. Of course, I will do a February progress update, but anyhow, this was just very eye opening to me and I wanted to come share it. So, right now, it looks like I would like to pay off $5,000 at least into this American Express and then maybe try to pay off. I don't know, we'll see. If I can pay more than $5,000, I would. But if not, that's what I'm going to do. But I also want to honor paying down my credit cards to below the 75% rate, or at least below. My goal is to be below 50% on all of the cards, but I don't plan on touching any of the cards that are not paying me interest right now. As much as I want to do the snowball method, I don't want this interest, total interest per month, to go above this $580 is the most I'm willing to stomach. If I have to pay more, I think I'm just gonna lose my mind, honestly. So that's the end of this video. I just wanted to quickly share with you guys my plan on how I'm going to tackle this debt for February 2023. And I will see you in the next progress video. All right. Toodaloo.